Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Today Update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. I firmly believe that Sister Wives Kody Brown's refusal to own up to his mistakes will ruin all of his relationships. Robyn and her children might be the next to depart. I believe that Kody Brown, the star of Sister Wives, will ruin his relationships, even with Robyn Brown and their kids, because he has been unwilling to acknowledge his mistakes and has even been more adamant about them in some situations. Despite his claims that he can handle the problems, Kody has demonstrated throughout Sister Wives Season 19 that there are some serious problems in his ties with his family. Even though Kody has experienced a lot in recent years due to the departure of his ex-wives Christine Brown, Janelle Brown, and Mary Brown, he hasn't prioritized his children. Kody has been doing more to demonstrate that he is not the issue that some people think he is throughout the current season of the show. Rather, Kody has been making every effort to demonstrate that he is innocent, just like Robyn has done during her public persona. Although Kody is beginning to realize that his parenting choices have resulted in significant, obvious disruptions in his relationships with his children, his problems are more related to how his children have treated him than they are to how his ex-wives have treated him. Although most Sister Wives fans are aware of Kody's ability to travel the world without facing any repercussions, I never much enjoy watching the show. Even though Kody's activities have repercussions all around him, he rarely experiences any real repercussions for his bad behavior. Because Kody is so confident in himself, he rarely feels that he is at fault and never has to cope with the problems he causes, because he sticks to his guns regardless of the consequences. One of the numerous factors contributing to Kody's overconfidence is the unwillingness of others to hold him responsible. It has been evident during Sister Wives' run that Kody and his 18 children would experience drama as a result of the main conflicts between him and the rest of his family. Although the relationships amongst Kody's children vary greatly from one to the next, it's evident that he has treated several of them consistently over the years. While Kody's children from before his marriage to Robyn recall him as a particular kind of father, the children born after his marriage to Robyn have seen a slightly different Kody over the years. As he has made it apparent that he doesn't care that he didn't stand up to the plate for his older children, Kody's ability to change his demeanor into one that cares for and raises his children in his later years has been remarkable. There are a number of reasons why Kody's relationships with his older children have suffered, but a major contributing factor is the hurt he has inflicted due to his different parenting philosophies. Kody has unknowingly given the impression that he doesn't care as much about his elder children. Although Kody has experienced problems with his children over the years, his marriages have been the main source of his adult problems more so than his children. For years, Kody's marriages have been a contentious topic, particularly in light of his relationships with Christine, Janelle, and Mary. It was evident that Christine was standing up to Kody when she decided to leave him during Sister Wives Season 17, moving away from the family and taking their youngest kid, Truly Brown, to Utah. Being apart from him was part of what was best for her and her kid. Kody had a hard time accepting the distance, but what was even harder was that there was nothing he could do to help. Instead of wanting Christine directly, Kody wanted to maintain his dream of a poly family by controlling her, and then Janelle and Mary. Although Kody's behavior toward his ex-partners has been challenging, his failure to acknowledge that he made mistakes in each of his marriages has ultimately been his undoing. Kody's ex-partners cannot take him seriously because he refuses to accept responsibility or blame for the breakdown of his marriages. The fundamental issue with Kody's relationships is that he refuses to accept any responsibility for his behavior, which prevents anybody he interacts with from feeling sorry for him. For everyone, but particularly for those he has harmed, Kody's actions have been challenging. Kody has been making a disaster for himself and his family while attempting to live a faultless life since he won't accept responsibility or provide an apology for his deeds. I'm worried that Kody will ruin all of his relationships if he can't learn to accept responsibility. Mixed responses to Sister Wives, Mary and Jen's Salty Birches podcast. Following the latest Sister Wives program last week, Jen Sullivan and Mary Brown made the decision to act. The way Kody Brown insulted their friendship didn't sit well with them. So the Salty Birches podcast was born. Mary and Jen haven't yet assembled a coherent project because the concept is still somewhat new. But pushing the concept on social media has been a lot of fun. However, not everyone is blown away by the material they have produced. The new promo didn't appeal to one Sister Wives fan. Following Kody Brown's scathing remark about salty bee * cheese, Mary and Jen had personalized hoodies manufactured right away. The TLC personality also stated unequivocally that her friends would not be leaving. The women then released a humorous video to advertise their new show shortly after. However, it was not to the liking of at least one Sister Wives devotee. Angry Sister Wives viewers wrote on Reddit, "Mary's new podcast ad is so bad, loudly crying face, loudly crying face, loudly crying face. Salty Birches is the name of the new podcast that Mary and Jen are apparently hosting. You must watch this advertisement if you haven't already. This is awful," I said as it appeared in my Facebook page. Awful, the OP went on. It's really, really awful. Many people watched this, including Mary and Jen, whoever filmed and edited it, and no one said, "This is terrible, don't share it on social media." Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing, loudly crying face. I can't think of anything to say. I am unable to publish the Facebook link, however, you can find the Salty Birches Facebook ad by searching for it on Google. Many Sister Wives viewers thought that the advertisement was embarrassing, but they also understood that was the purpose. It was obvious that Mary and Jen were parodying a wicked promotional video that went viral during the film's theatrical run. The original poster didn't like it, and it's likely that other viewers did too. But the video was praised by some Redditors. Above all, they wrote of Mary's apparent happiness. Included were comments. "I would anticipate an edgy clapback like this from one of the Browns." At the graduation celebrations, we all witnessed the group dances. They like things tacky and cringy. After years of walls and melancholy, it was good to witness Mary being completely herself. Because it's not bad. They didn't take it as seriously as you do, and it was enjoyable. They weren't submitting this for a Grammy, really. Everyone else is enjoying themselves and doing whatever they want, including creating sarcastic merchandise, Patreon accounts, and other things. Now that she's free, Mary is enjoying herself and is prepared to share her perspective. I believe the point is that it's horrible. In my opinion, it's hilarious that they will profit from Kody. The memo that says to hate on anything should be given to you by someone. At this moment, Mary is really exhausted. But I got you talking about it. It did what it was meant to do, in my opinion. How did you feel about the advertisement for the upcoming podcast featuring Jen Sullivan and Mary Brown? Did you like it? Post your own ideas in the comments section. Sister Wives recap. Janelle says Kody stole lots of family fund money near the end of their marriage following their divorce. Janelle Brown is re-evaluating her marriage to Kody Brown, particularly their financial situation. Everyone was drawing from the same account, so I never felt like I had much control over my own money, Janelle, 55, said to Christine Brown on Sunday, January 26 of Sister Wives. When they were a multiple unit, Janelle, Kody's second wife, said having a family fund was great. But in retrospect, she asserted that money became a problem for everyone. After Christine, 52, left their joint spouse in November 2021, Janelle announced her split from Kody, 55, in December 2022. That's how we set up our family. However, it was really difficult in the end, Janelle remarked. There was sort of this thing, where, we weighed in on what bills should be paid, how we were going to pay, and who got priority when we all first started. And then over the past few years, Kody would just take out funds, and I don't know what for, she claimed. Additionally, a lot of money was being spent. Kody, who was previously married to Mary Brown, Robyn Brown, Janelle, and Christine, refuted the claims that he squandered money. In January 2023, Mary, 53, and Kody announced their separation. He remains wed to Robyn, who is 46. Kody joked, "I was a husband to more than just Janelle and a father to 18. Therefore, there were numerous locations where money needed to go that weren't always Janelle's concern." He clarified that Janelle saw every transaction that came across her desk without any justification because she was doing the bookkeeping for the family. So, she was supposed to pay some of the bills that we all had to pay, Kody continued. In contrast, Janelle maintained that she didn't have as much access to the money as Kody had stated. I really was just the one who recorded the transactions and sent them to the CPA, Janelle said, but he loves this mantra that somehow I was the all-powerful one with all the financial control. Janelle said in this season that Kody had been lying about how much influence she had over their family's money. During their marriage, she claimed, Kody informed Mary that Janelle was controlling the money, even though this was untrue. Dude, man, we would have paid off Coyote Pass and built a house if I controlled the money, Janelle said to Christine in the episode that aired on November 24th. All she did, she claimed, was write down what was spent and send it to the accountant. It's funny, my other wives remember Janelle controlling the money, Kody said to the cameras at the time, unable to dispel the misunderstanding. They all had access to the account, he said, although he acknowledged that he sort of guided where the money went. With regard to money and their ongoing land issue with Kody and Robyn, Janelle and Mary were at last in agreement on Sunday's program. In order to obtain an equal portion of the family's Coyote Pass property in Arizona, Kody's ex-wives decided to each hire their own attorneys. Christine surrendered her share of the farm to her ex-husband and his fourth wife, Robyn, after she and Kody parted ways. However, Janelle and Mary wish to sell and get money from their separate holdings, because they are still on the deed. I had faith that everything will be resolved in the end. And now when I'm looking back, I think, wow, that was really stupid. Why didn't I demand that each of us has a title on every piece? Janelle told the cameras. I guess I was just too trusting. Both ladies stated that they paid for the land out of the family account and paid for it equally when discussing their respective debts with Mary. But according to Kody, that was untrue. We didn't all pay the same amount for Coyote Pass. At least 92% of the total lot was paid for by me alone, he claimed. We all contributed to the rest of the property. Kody and the women were even more tense as a result of their divergent memories. I have the impression that Kody and Robyn have a plan for what they want to do and how they want to approach it. Mary clarified, I believe Janelle has a plan, and I am aware that I have too. And since we don't trust one another, none of us are speaking to one another. While he was working on this problem, Kody assured the cameras that he was not rushing to finish it. Regarding his ex-partners, he declared, I'm not your servant to boss around. During a confessional, Janelle disclosed that she just wants the property issues resolved since this is the only thing that still ties me to Kody and Robyn in this situation. I'm ready to just close that chapter, she continued.